Okay, well, it is March 16th, day before St. Patrick's Day. And it's Monday, I think, yeah. And we're supposed to be getting a really bad storm today, maybe even tomorrow. So, I don't know. But I'm in the farmhouse because, well, first off, I didn't do a video yesterday because I got in really late Saturday night and then kind of got up a little later than normal on Sunday. And by the time I unhooked all my bike hauler and that kind of thing and put everything where it's supposed to be, it's around 11. Then I was like, well, I'm gonna go to Lowe's and get some 1x4s. And also, because it's getting ready to be mowing season, I thought, well, maybe I should go ahead and get a couple more batteries for my Egos. And like instead of having multiple chargers, there's one big charger that you can plug all like 4 batteries on. I was like, I'll get that. Now, it's pricey, but I'm like, it's getting ready to be, do or die time on this here farm, on the land. So I just went ahead and got it and got up to the front. And I guess the battery thing wasn't in their system. And it just kind of, well, and it was weird too, because like the batteries, you can't, like, you're in a locked case. And so I went there first, and they're like, I've got to walk these up to the front with you. I'm like, well, I'm not done shopping. They're like, we'll put them at the front. Just go to the self checkout, and I'll have them behind the counter. I was like, okay. And we get up there, and of course, I asked the girl about it, and she didn't know anything about it. And so I just figured, well, I'll wait till she rings everything up, and I'll ask her like 7 more times. And then it wouldn't ring up. The actual charging base wouldn't ring up. She tried it like 7 different ways for Sunday. And then she just kept doing the same thing, and it still wouldn't do it. And I'm like, how many times are you going to do something before you go, help please? But finally, after one of the other front end people noticed that she was, like, we had been standing there for a minute. She finally came over and was like, what's going on? And she said she couldn't get her to scan. And they tried to punch it in about reading the number. And anyway, long story short, our quick 30-minute Lowe's trip turned out to be like almost 2 hours. So I almost didn't buy it, but I'm like, I need this, and this is kind of whatever. So we finally got that, and I got home, unloaded all the wood, which I put my wood in my snowboard rack, which is why I went and got some wood, because I knew I needed to take my snowboard racks off, because snowboarding season is over, and I don't need snowboard racks no more. So I wanted to get some more planks before I took those off. Got everything unloaded, and I had to do some dishes because I had to eat, and it was like close to 3:30. I was like, good gracious. Then we had massage last night. So my day was not very productive at all. So now it's Monday. It's 7:50. Already taken the dog out. Got a load of clothes started in the wash. And I'm going to try to figure out some things up here. And I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I don't know, because I'll show you. Because my goal was to put big beams, almost like faux support beams, and then it just kind of carries down. Well, the problem is, I guess in my haste, that goes right to the thing. So, like, the beam technically should go kind of where that top part is. So do I want to cut that top part off and then make the beam there? Or do I want to try to put the cable in it, have the beam coming out through the beam? Because that seems kind of weird. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that yet. But I do want to change this cable out, this pole right here out, so I can have 3 poles that are exactly the same. As I mentioned the other day, 2 of those poles are like this, solid with a hole. and the pole on the end here, which I will show you this too, because why the heck not, is different. It has a hole in it. So I don't really know why it's different, but I think what happened was someone bought maybe the stair kit, because that looks like it would be for the stair rails, and either they bought the stair kit, realized they got the wrong one, and then bought another one, and then packaged up the stair kit in the original packing of the straight bar kit, just so they could return it. And then maybe somebody just checked it, was like, oh, everything's there. I don't really know what happened, but I do know, like, I got bags of screws, like with that first order, that don't go to anything. I mean, nothing, just random screws. And I was just like, what are these screws even for? They just gave us a bunch, like art case in point. These. This is the bag of screws I'm talking about. It's got some long black ones, some short black ones. Like, what is that even for? My proper kit doesn't have it, because there's the silver ones right there. That's what holds the post to the floor. This one also had those, but it had these. I'm like, where does this come from? And then it had this piece, which I think goes along with the hole, but you can see that's a little different. It's adjustable, like for a stair rail. Let me put it against something here so you can see it like that. Like, why would you want it to be adjustable? So that's what I think happened. But either way, I'm not really at a bad spot yet. What are you doing? And before I get too far involved, I know my desk is already up there. Probably should have done this before that. But if I take that pole there down, which I think I'm going to do, then I've got to unhook all the cables anyway, so I can just pull the cable back through and handle that if I need to. So I don't know. We'll see what we get into. You'll see what we get into. All right. It is update time. And after loads of configuring and reconfiguring and configuring and reconfiguring, that's how I'm going to do it. Just like that. I got to do the other side, which is going to be terrible. So I probably got to take this whole railing down. But it's okay. I got plenty of cable. Plenty. And I kind of know how to do it now, so it's going to be quick. Left a little bit of a gap so I could just slide my next set of boards up behind that, and it'll actually kind of help hold it. So I think that will work. I do believe. So anywho, it's about 11:20. So I took a lot of time to sit there and think, and cut, and measure, and remeasure, and remeasure. And I don't know if we missed a storm or what, but it rained like a lot. But that might have been the little first band that's coming through. It's weird because the clouds are going that way. You see them? So that's east. They're going east to west. I don't know if you can see them moving or not. Make a liar of me. They are moving east to west, I swear. So I don't really know. So they're kind of moving northeast, I guess is the best. No, northwest. They're coming from the southeast. So yeah. So anyway, so I'm gonna get a drink, I think, and just kind of reflect on my creation here, because mean, looks a lot better than I thought it would. Not that I doubt myself, but yeah, I do doubt myself. So I've got to put a board right there, like a cat board. I got to run my cables through it, and then that side will be done. So I think, you know how I like to get ahead of myself. I think that beam part, I'm going to paint this dark stain. I think it's what I'm going to do, just to help give it some contrast. So I don't know if I'll do the center beam or not. I may not. And I may not do that. I don't know. We got to get that up there first. So that's kind of the whole thing. So we're doing that first. All right. Well, it's 2:51, and that's what we got done. So I've got to do the same for that side, but yeah, it's gonna be, I mean, that was a bear. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of not fun. But I don't know. I think I want to put my record player up there. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. So we'll see. All right. Well, it's like 7:02, I think. It's late. So nothing like doing but redoing. So I changed this out right there. Redid that whole thing. Added a pole there because I forgot I had the box that's got to go up, so I had to move. It would have been missing two wires. Anyway, so I could put the box up there now, and probably the handrail. I still have to connect the top two, which is why they're saggy. They're different than what they were before, so I've got to adjust those. And I got my one speaker up there. I figure while I had the cables down, I might as well stick a speaker up there because that would be a whole lot easier than trying to reach it over those cables. And I ran a speaker wire back behind, like under the molding all the way around. So I'll get up here and kind of show yous. Since I'm down here, back up, back it in. Let me begin. All right, so I got my speaker, got my fan on, got my speaker down there, ran the cable behind that little baseboard up under here. I'm gonna have my record player right here. Then I'm gonna put the other speaker back there. Now this is a little more, I can get it up here. I can lay that monitor down and just reach it back there. That's not a big deal. But over there, that would have been a bear. So, that didn't happen today, but I think my little faux beam turned out pretty good. My little cabules, like I said, I gotta do those top two right there. But yeah, I think once I get that done, that faux beam may be a bear. Not real sure. I'm building them on the ground and just like setting them up in there, and that seems to be working pretty good. So may do that for that one too, but it's a whole lot longer, so I'm not sure how that's going to be. But once that's done, I still got the door handle to mess with. I haven't done that yet. Move the stereo up here, and I think we can, I don't know that I'm going to stain all this. I might stain it before I finish the sheetrock out there. I don't really know. We'll see. But that might be a tomorrow thing. But it don't look bad natural color, to be honest, but I want the beams to be dark to get that contrast. So, plus it'll hide those screws, which I could put some wood putty in it, but then you'll still see them. But anyway, You spin this bad boy around. All right. This was, the beam took a lot of thought. Like the angles and which way I wanted to do it. Did I want to I just wasn't sure how I wanted to do it. And it's not really, I didn't put the cutoff parts in the right spot. So what I'm saying is, like, I can't, come on, there we go. I can't just, it's right on that line. So I've had to build the box first and then I can secure it. So I don't know. It's kind of aggravating, but it works. And it's secure because I put like a 2x4 up there first, and then I like make this box and just slide it up on the 2x4 and screw to it. So angles are weird because ain't nothing in this house square, as we all know. But yeah, I'm pretty happy so far. I kind of wish I would have got that beam in there before I put the desk up. But to be honest, I had to have the desk up to see where everything else went, so I'd work around it. Not a big deal. But yeah, all I gotta do the railing too. But yeah, this has been my day. And you can tell it's late because the snowflake is on. And you're like, winter's over. It's not quite over yet. We'll have some cold tomorrow, but got workout tomorrow and yoga tomorrow night, so not sure how much I can get done on this, but we're going to just keep going because it's this part is starting to look cool. So I feel like I could, have a Zoom call meeting up here, and it would be like, oops, it'd actually look pretty cool as a background. So anyway, I have not eaten today. I had a Carnation instant breakfast. I'll count that. Yesterday for lunch, I ate a whole box of macaroni and cheese by myself. And that was terrible. It was good, but I ate too much. And then I had 2 tacos last night. So I felt like, well, I had a pretty good meal, and maybe I should just not worry about it just yet. But yeah, I hope this wind noise ain't killing you. But we will see you tomorrow. Bye. Bonus footage. I missed both storms. Well, I didn't miss them because I heard them. But I was inside the whole time. But it is probably 50, high 40s, I would think, because it's chilly. But we got some weather. So I just kind of kept going. Ignored it. But yeah, this is bonus footage. Bye.